Here's Doncic. Wing shot on the way. Here's Gasol. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Hardaway. Cashes it in from 11 feet.
Now, this is a guy who wants to score, so don't let him catch a rhythm.
And here's Memphis now. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Mike Brown had a few moments to share with me. I wanted to know what he had in store for Kevin Durant. He said, we have some plans, Coach said with a smile, but mostly it's about effort. We have to outwork him at all times. If we give him an inch, he's going to take a mile. So Coach is asking for his guys to go all out and try to slow KD down tonight. Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks. Pass to Starks. Gasol, the screen. To the inside. Oh, deflected. Shot clock at 3. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Looking for their first basket of the game. Outside Durant. From deep three-point range. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, BA, most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
And so it's Memphis with it. After the basket by New York on the other end. Left side, Robinson. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Doncic. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
Don't give Luka any airspace, especially when he's handling the rock, because this guy's always a threat in the pull-up game.
Now here's Robinson. New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
First personal foul.
He's off on the first.
Team foul. At the line for New York, Glenn Robinson.
He hits the second from the line. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Starks. Back to Durant. It's stolen away. Here's Mutombo. Flushes it down to finish the break.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
New York foul. Rudy Gonzalez. First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Durant. Here's Stojakovic. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
I'll tell you, how about the playmaking from Kevin Durant? On time and on target with the pass.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Shoots. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Hardaway hits them both. Now Doncic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Durant. Puts the move on. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Yeah, Kevin Durant, you allow him a path to the cup, look out.
Here's Mutombo. Robinson in the post. Launches a 3. He drops it from range.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Doncic. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Oh, my goodness, Luka Magic on display. He is into his bag right now.
It's intercepted. On the wing, Durant. Back to Doncic. On the wing, Durant. Lets the three fly. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Stolen. Pass to Doncic. And another 3 for Memphis.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Mutombo. Up top, Robinson. To stop the run. Gasol grabs the board. Memphis leading. Pass to Stojakovic. Doncic outside. Shoots over Robinson. Oh, with the clock running down, he nails a big shot.
Big shot taker, big shot maker.
Woo! That is a way to fire him up, fire up the team. What a tremendous play.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Memphis. Hunt. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. These days with great ball handling, but occasionally getting away with a carry at times.
Oh, you know, B.A., the old discontinued dribble. I mean, this might be where tracking cameras could start to help because that's such a tough call for an official to assess in the moment.
Pass to Battier. Right side, Rondo. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Adebayo. The putback. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
How many times have we seen DeAndre Jordan take it off the window and convert? Boy, he is so good.
Here's Brunson outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Here's Granger. Gilmore grabs the miss. Here's Smith. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Rondo with it. No made baskets yet. Adebayo sets a screen. The baseline J. Rondo's shot is off.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable. Let's be honest.
Smith no good.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Now here's Jordan. No good with a layup. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Brunson. Pass to Billups. There's a screen. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot here. Gilmore's shot is good. And now just a 2-point Memphis lead.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Rondo. Here's Granger. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up. And the Grizzlies lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Here's Adebayo. And it's New York with a rebound.
Boy, I'd like to see him finish that play with more authority.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
Yeah, even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Brunson misses. Grizzlies lead by 5. Pass to Battier. Here's Granger. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Rondo. That shot, no good.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
That one goes in.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Outside, Rondo. Adebayo sets a screen. Rondo's shot is off. New York trails by 3. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Brunson. It's Brunson working inside.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Here's Granger. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Granger's got 5 points now this quarter. Here's Gilmore. Memphis with a rebound. There's a minute 26 left in the first half. Here's Rondo. Pass to Jordan. Back to Rondo. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it.
Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
Memphis leading by 3. Left side, Rondo. Pass to Battier.
Sixth foul. Chauncey Billups. First personal foul. Third team foul.
55 seconds left to play in the first half.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, PA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Billups. New York working the ball around now. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Billups. Outside Brunson. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan.
Well, despite his size, Jalen Brunson loves to operate in the painted area.
And the rise of Jalen Brunson has been fun to watch, Doris. No one saw him being this good.
I would count myself amongst those people, BA, and it's extraordinary. Jalen Brunson has proven highly effective, all league level effective, without having elite athleticism or size. And what that speaks to is his intelligence on the basketball floor. He has proven without those two qualities that you can be effective at the highest levels of the game. You have to admire it.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Memphis ahead, up 3. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Grizzlies lead by 3. And here's Rondo. He's scoreless. Got it. Good job in the low post. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Mutombo. And here's Robinson. Now here's Hardaway. Clock at 6. To the wing on the left. Robinson can't hit. Now Rondo. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Deflected. And they recover it. It's hauled in by Robinson.
His offensive output just isn't there tonight, but his teammates have found a way to pick up the slack.
Down low. Here's Mutombo. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. Mutombo's got his second basket of the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Rondo. The kick out to Adebayo. Pass to Battier. Inside. Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen that a time or two from Mr. DeAndre Jordan. Nice, easy finish with that dunk.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Pass to Tomjanovich. Sends it home from three-point land. Tomjanovich has got 5 now.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Now Gasol. Now Doncic. Robinson defending. And here they come. Hardaway with it. And it's all tied up. He's got 6.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
Now, such an effective two-man game player. Marc Gasol's offense in a pick and roll, there's so much to love.
Now here's Robinson. Guarded by Doncic. And it's Robinson penetrating. Up again. It's good on the putback.
You can really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, Marc Gasol added this to his arsenal years ago, and now you've got the contestant at range.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Gasol up top. 1:43 left in the third quarter. And there's Memphis with another bucket.
Marc Gasol has such pretty touch on the offensive end. Nice shot.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, B.A. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide. Guys, back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Back to Hardaway. Pass to Mutombo. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Gasol in the high post. Back to Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Stojakovic. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's Memphis with it. 2-point game. Gasol the screen. Here's Doncic. Steady play from Doncic against contact.
It's like Luka absorbs willingly that contact. He relishes the idea that he's going to finish despite it.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Intercepted. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. Memphis ahead, leading by just 2. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan.
On the court, your home squad. It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise.
Get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. Coach was urging his team to play strong defense, reminding them no easy hoops, give effort, and help when needed. They do say defense wins championships, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie.
No debate there. He got hammered.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And the technical free throw is good.
Boy, Kevin Durant is one of one, guys. A 7-footer with the complete offensive arsenal. What a privilege to have operated in his era.
Screen by Durant. Just 5 to shoot. Look at Doncic making himself at home.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Billups. Back to Hardaway. From the arc. And Billups gets it to go. Billups has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Now Gasol. The 11-footer. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, this is a player with every move in the book. Marc Gasol uses that pump fake to get to the free throw line.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Now here's Hardaway. Pass to Tomjanovich. And again, New York with the triple.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Here's Doncic. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's an example of good offense, but better defense.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
And here's Hardaway. Pass to Billups. Here's Tomjanovich to take the lead. Gasol grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Gasol, the screen. Here's Stojakovic. Sinks it from distance.
3.
And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Doncic outside. On the wing, Durant. Fast break. Here comes New York. Here's Hardaway. New York working the ball around now. To take the lead. Oh, the shot is off. Durant. The 3 is off. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
To take the lead. And that's money on the layup.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Gasol, the screen. Doncic. Oh, Luka from way back.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Robinson. Shot clock at 5. Oh, the stuff!
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Boy, this lead is razor thin.
Yeah, B.A., and there's a chance to extend that right here.
Here's Gilmore. Jams it home!
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Durant fires at the arc. KD drains it.
Well, we know Kevin Durant is one of the elite players in the NBA, and if there's a big shot to be made, he wants to take it.
Outside Hardaway. He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Here's Adebayo. The size and power from Bam inside.
And talk about coming up clutch. This is why Bam gets the ball in these moments.
Fires the 3. Rebounded by Adebayo.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now Doncic. Here's Durant. Durant powers through the contact to finish inside.
Big-time shot, sending his teammates into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Tipped. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Durant draws the double. 16 seconds left in the 4th. Here's Adebayo. Jumps up. Oh, he can't jam it home.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
And we will have a timeout called by Tomas Isolo. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. All right, guys, how do you see him managing the next possession?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Tomas Isolo. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. How do you think this is going to play out?
Down 1 with just enough time for a couple passes and a shot. We'll see what they can do.
Doncic outside. That'll count. Can't hit it. So New York wins it. What a performance they had here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough to lose. I love being on the edge of my seat, never knowing what would happen next.
And that about wraps it up.
you gotta smirk, homie. Stan Pablo. No, I be. Better tie your shoes up, your laces. Why you tripping with me? Got some boys that be. Ice City till you know that is with me. I'm really from a corner that be rolling like the Carter. Every time your baby mama, she gon' call a kid. Didn't make the NBA, still ended up balling. I told him take it from the top of the key, yeah, check ball. When I shoot the three, ooh.
Welcome. Sports fans, thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Knicks to start out. Pass to Tomjanovich. Shoots over Durant. Tomjanovich misses. And here's Memphis now. Fades away. Gasol misses. Here's Hardaway. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. Now Doncic. Pass to Starks. Back to Doncic. From deep three-point range. From beyond the arc and then some. Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
5 on the clock. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
The ball goes to Memphis.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
To the middle. Here's Tomjanovich.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
Here's Durant. Here he goes. Here's Gasol. Off target with the three.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Left side, Hardaway. And he converts the layup.
You can't allow Hardaway to get these kinds of looks. He's very consistent inside.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Pass to Stojakovic. Fires from the corner. Mutombo with the rebound.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
Here's Marin. Robinson on the wing. And a big finish by Robinson.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Durant with the bucket.
This is what puts KD in elite company. He's so good at catch and shoot.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up his score over most any defender.
It's his first trip to the line, and he knocks down the first one. Hardaway hits them both. Memphis trailing here. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Now here's Doncic. 5 points in the game. The kick to Durant. And it's New York with a rebound. Pass to Hardaway. Puts up a three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
When Hardaway is feeling it at the arc, look out. He can be very dangerous from that spot.
Gasol, the screen. Counted from distance. Doncic has got 8.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you. Well, this September, Grizzlies legend Marc Gasol was enshrined in the Basketball Hall of Fame. A 3-time All-Star and a Defensive Player of the Year, Marc was acquired in a trade for his brother, Pau Gasol, who was likewise an All-Star with the Grizzlies. Marc, a fixture on and off the court in Memphis. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. Now here's Gasol. He's scoreless. Pass to Durant. Here's Starks. Fires from deep. Mutombo with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Now Hardaway. They get it back. Tries again. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Here's Gasol. Good work defensively by Robinson. And it's Hardaway on the take. No good with a layup. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Memphis. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
Durant with it. To the inside. Granger. And he slams it in one-handed.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
And Rondo, here we go. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so it's Memphis with it after the basket by New York on the other end. Pass to Brunson. Smith outside. Back to Brunson. Here's Battier. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Battier's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. New York trails by 3. Outside Brunson. And it's New York scoring again.
When your mechanics are as strong as Brunson's, there's nothing to think about. Just shoot the ball.
And so Tomas Isolo calls a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Memphis making a switch here. Memphis leading. And here's Rondo. No points so far. Out to the right wing. Pass to Granger. Got a piece of it.
So hard to get a shot past Artis Gilmore because he's big, he's deep, and he's got those long arms. Nice block there.
Here's Billups. Here's Person. Counted by Adebayo. And there's a 3-second violation. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Outside, Rondo. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Hey, you know, after a pedestrian first quarter of shooting, I think they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now. The direction is good.
Now here's Rondo. He's off on that one.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Here's Brunson, and it's Jordan with the rebound. Memphis trailing here. Here's Granger. Smith with the rebound. Here's Brunson. Grizzlies with the rebound.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Left side Adebayo. Adebayo on the take. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, this is where Jordan really does most of his eating, finishing after setting a solid screen.
And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Billups. The kick out to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Now here's Adebayo. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Just an enforcer for this team. Adebayo is no stranger to physical play, whether he's receiving it or dishing it out.
Here's Brunson. He's got 14. Pass to Billups. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
To the left wing. Rondo with the steal. 44 seconds left in the first half of this game. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Boy, at the rim, Jordan still, after all this time in the league, has the athleticism to get up and throw it down.
Here's Billups. Still without a bucket. The shot off that time. Here's Granger. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 1. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Boy, Brunson does such a good job operating and orchestrating the offense. You really do want the ball in his hands as much as possible.
Here's Gilmore. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. What Luka Doncic does with the ball in his hands is never predetermined. He said, quote, "I just see what the defense gives me. It's never the same decision. It's a lot of factors. You've got to look at who's guarding you, if the shot's going in or not. There's a lot to think about, and then decide." Back to you.
He keeps them guessing. Allie, thank you. Here's Robinson. 6 to shoot. And the basket by Mutombo.
The 7-2 force around the hoop. I think I'd go to Mutombo in the post every trip.
Pass to Gasol. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And so he makes both from the line.
When your big man can knock down free throws, that's a bonus for sure.
Here's Mutombo. For 3, Robinson buries it from 3. Robinson's got 5 points.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
To the paint. Now Gasol goes up at the elbow, and that one drops. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
An effective mid-range shooter, and Gasol's height, I think, helps make that shot tough for defenders to handle.
As to Tomjanovich. And here's Hardaway. New York working the ball around now. Shrugs off the contact and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Dikembe Mutombo able to work through a tough foul and still get the shot up and down. Grizzlies
trail by 6. Doncic outside. Outside Adebayo. Back to Doncic. From downtown. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Second free throw is good. And one guy you can neither speed up nor slow down. That's Luka Doncic, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. He completely dictates the pace. From the opening tip till the final buzzer, he can control the game.
One of the things that's really impressive about Luka Doncic is his continued growth. I mean, season to season, you see this guy working on himself, working on his mind, how he thinks the game and his body, and becoming a better athlete. That spells trouble for the league.
Now here's Doncic. 12 points for him. The three ball. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. New York leading by 4. Robinson. Stojakovic grabs the board.
Tell you what, he does not miss many of those. He's usually a very strong finisher in tight.
Pass to Gasol. Now here's Doncic. Here's the three. The kick to Durant. The three is up. Offensive board. That one is off. For 3, Robinson. No luck on that one.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Starks. Down low. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column, giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Now here's Hardaway. He has 7. Robinson on the wing. Pass to Mutombo. Gasol grabs the board. Memphis trailing here. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Here's Starks. Doncic outside. Memphis needs to get off a shot for the tie. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Really got his defender off balance that time, did Doncic, with that cunning pump fake.
He misses the free throw.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
That's exactly when you need to be aggressive. You know that. I mean, another good job, though, of drawing contact and getting to the free throw line.
Here's Marin. Still no points. Inside. Gilmore's shot is good.
Playing with such brute force on the inside. Gilmore with the size and some pretty good moves, too.
Down low. And there's the rejection. They get it back. Doncic on the wing. He's got 15. And another miss by Memphis.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
For years, Durant has spoiled us with his incredible shot-making ability.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Robinson. Here's Gilmore. Back to Robinson. Hardaway from outside. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
Here's Doncic. Got it up. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. New York out in front. They lead by 2. And we're just...
42.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. 2-point game. Here's Gilmore. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Durant. Looming large, KD.
This is where KD dips into his bag and comes out smelling good.
Now Smith to the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Durant for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Rebounded by Rondo. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So both teams making some changes here. Outside, Rondo. Pass to Durant. Outside, Rondo. KD, what else would you expect?
And after a difficult start to the game, he's flipped the script here.
Smith outside. The deep 3. Gets the 3 ball to go.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Durant for 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Billups. Outside Brunson. Here's Gilmore. Adebayo grabs the board. Memphis leading. Outside Durant. Back to Adebayo. On the wing, Durant. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach did everything he could to fire up his team, saying, quote, "This is where every one of you has to dig deep. It's going to come down to who wants it more. Anything to give his team an extra push to close the gap." Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. New York trails by 3. Outside Hardaway. They set the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Billups. No good from outside.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Outside Durant. Adebayo sets a screen. Clock at 6. And yes, sir! In stride on the lay-in from a sweet assist.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint. Boy, that was a beautiful pick by Billups.
Grizzlies lead by 3. Right side, Rondo. Here's Durant. Just 5 to shoot. The 15-footer. Here's Starks. Beyond the arc. Deflected. And they get it back. Goes up again. Shot's no good. How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
Not sure why he committed the intentional fouls. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Robinson outside. Here's Billups. Here's the pick. Good for 2.
Gilmore delivering in a big way right there. Who else would you go to in the clutch?
And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. The Grizzlies making a switch here. They lead by 1. .110 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Shot clock at 5. Adebayo outside. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
And here's New York now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
It's one of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Here comes Luka. Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
Marc Gasol is a problem. They're having a lot of trouble dealing with what he's getting.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
Man, the defender really went after him.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and 1.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within 2 here. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Now Doncic. And we will have a timeout called by Tuomas Isalo. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws. Can't believe that took so long. They needed to foul a lot sooner.
Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
If this comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. And this was an emotional win for them. No doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
And that about wraps it up.
Highway, making money the flyway, but it's got the better way, yeah. You ain't even on me, yeah. Back too close, you ain't even know me. Trust my brothers from way back from the north. Whiskey and Dior, spend it like they owe me. Gotta stay select, don't come around to me. Better come correct. Different lives that we lead. I'm in a Nike check and a bank Louis V. Two on my wrist, lights don't make no sense, pop up for a minute, eyes up on my whip, Benzes and BMs, lights don't make no sense, fall back too close, you ain't even
and welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside.
Timeout charged to the person.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. When it comes to these two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front courts to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. We'll see.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Starks. Doncic left side. Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. And then Gasol with the jam.
And they've got all the confidence in the world letting Luka run the pick and roll. Just a top-notch decision maker.
From downtown. And Anthony hits from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach of the Grizzlies. I asked him what his thoughts were on Cade Cunningham, and he said Cade is extremely talented. He's got great size. He plays under control. He's one of those guys that makes his teammates better. It's easy to see why he initiates so much of their offense. Back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Here's Durant. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Here's Stojakovic. Buries it down low.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the second NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Doncic with the bucket.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Cunningham looking around. Three-pointer, Anthony. Grizzlies with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Doncic right side. Over Daniels. Doncic, no good.
Well, come on, guys. Did you really think they'd shoot 100% for the game?
And it's out of bounds to Indiana.
Well, a risky pass there, and if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal out.
Now here's Anthony. So far, he's averaging 11 points a game. And there it is for him.
The shots are certainly falling for him here in the early stages.
Here's Doncic. Continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. Another miss by Doncic.
The fall away, upping the degree of difficulty. You wonder if perhaps they could have gotten a better look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Here's Durant. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
On the wing, Anthony. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Memphis leading. Doncic. And that one's good by Durant.
You gotta push Durant farther away than this, or he will make you pay.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. Three-pointer, Anthony. Sinks it from distance. Anthony's got 8.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Here's Johnson. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. Here's Durant. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Durant's gotten his second bucket.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
Well, I like Cunningham in the paint the most. His outside shot is still developing, so his focus should be on scoring inside.
And he drives in. Duren. And he buries his first look.
Yeah, secures the ball off the glass. Does a nice job going right back up.
Gasol in the high post. Knocks it loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Cunningham. Doncic on the wing. An easy 2 on the layup. He's got 6.
Oh, Luka is so skilled at using his body to create good looks inside.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
Gasol in the high post. Can't get it to fall. Hacked on the shot, and that'll send him to the line for 3. It's on Marc Gasol.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. He's off on the second. And on his third shot, he finally gets it to fall. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. Memphis ahead. They lead by 1. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
You know, they've been relentless in how they attack the paint.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
You talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
Well, Castle got out in transition and ends up getting trusted with finishing the fast break, which he does.
Here's Jordan. Rebounded by Lopez.
Oh, nice job protecting the rim, turning an easy bucket into a miss.
And that one's good. Richmond's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You have to stay up on him in that mid-range area. He's deadly from there.
Here's Adebayo. Yes, sir. Great play by Rondo to set him up.
Yeah, how about Adebayo? Just discarding the defender and finishing strong.
Bumped and finishes. Great stuff from Banchero.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. Well, Paolo Banchero is trying to become more vocal. He said being the best player on the team, you've got to speak up. You can't ever be quiet because at the end of the day, I'm a high-Q player. I see the game really well, and I'm not out there talking the game. It's doing everyone a disservice. Brian?
Outstanding. Allie, we appreciate the report. Adebayo grabs the board. Grizzlies trail by 3. And here's Rondo. Yet to see a basket. From deep. Adebayo, no good. And here's Knipple from the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Another great pro from my alma mater, Kon Knipple, making a name for himself. I mean, this guy has a fantastic J. A great job to establish position and square up.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Richmond. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Indiana.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Rondo with it. Left side Adebayo. No good. Unable to win this run. Pacers leading by 9. You know, most people don't know that Bam isn't Adebayo's real first name.
No, B.A., it's actually Idris. When he was young, he was watching cartoons and flipped the coffee table over. After that, his mother started calling him Bam Bam, and it stuck.
And you have to admire the effort that Castle plays with. I mean, he's a willing rebounder.
Hits a 3-pointer.
That's inexcusable defense right there. You gotta contest the shot better than that.
And Caro no good. The Grizzlies on offense. It's stolen away. Out to the right wing. Oh, deflected. Rondo with the steal. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. Went over and back.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
Here's Castle. Pass to Richmond. From behind the arc. No good that time. Well, the defenders stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pacers.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
Yeah, and also a great job hustling on turnovers and turning them into points. Defense creating offense so far in this one. And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Richmond. He shoots it. Indiana again missing.
Well, he hasn't had a great night shooting the ball, but they're in the lead, and that's the only thing that matters.
Here's Stojakovic. Good, and it's Rondo who picks up the assist. Stojakovic has got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Banchero. And he can't stop the run as that one misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pacers leading by 3. Castle attacking. And the layup is good off the glass. Castle's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Here's Stojakovic. Give him 8. And he gets the bucket. Stojakovic has got 10.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Pass to Knipple. Fires from the wing. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Gets it off. Oh, and the
buzzer beater is good. Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Well, it's good to have a player on the floor with that kind of awareness. He recognized the situation.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And, Coach, we see more and more teams looking to push the pace. What took so long?
I don't know what took so long, B.A. I think what happens as coaches and as players, you realize that it's tough to score against the best defensive teams in the half court where their defense is set. And so if you can get the ball down the floor quickly and be on the attack before they are locked in, you got a much better chance to generate quality shots.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Pass to Gasol. Doncic on the wing. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
First team.
Doncic outside. Just 5 on the clock. Gasol up top. Here's Battier. That's good. And so Durant with the assist. Battier's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Now here's Durant. He's averaging more than 12 a game. Consistent threat on offense. Indiana trailing here. Here's Cunningham. Gasol grabs the board.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And here's Doncic outside. Connects from downtown. Doncic has got 9 points.
I like when Doncic goes right up with it, giving the defense no time to react.
Got a piece of it. And now Memphis on the break. With some arc. Duren with the rebound. Pacers trail by 5. To the middle. Gasol with it. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Durant. It's good. Off the glass. He has 6.
Add KD's mid-range, Jay, to the game's unblockable shots alongside the sky hook and the step-back 3.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. Back to you, Brian.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie.
Well, Cade Cunningham is a terrific all-around player. His scoring, passing, and rebounding are a huge lift for this team.
And last season, the Pacers started the playoffs with home court advantage for the first time in over a decade, Grant.
Yeah, the 4th seed in the East, BA. And with a blend of youth and experience on the roster, this is a team built to win now and into the future.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Both teams will make substitutions. Pacers trail by 5. Castle outside. Let's go with a 3. Indiana again missing. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Memphis. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Castle outside. And Indiana misses again. Grizzlies lead by 7. Here's Doncic. to Adebayo. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. From deep three-point land. Indiana with a rebound. And Carroll driving hard. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. And here's the fast break. Here's Adebayo. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. And the Grizzlies lead by 9. And the basket is good. And Carroll's got his second bucket on the night.
And the confidence Banchero possesses is clear. He goes strong around the rim.
George for 3. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Sometimes when you watch him play, Lopez is like a vacuum down there under the bucket.
Pass to Starks. Doncic outside. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Castle.
Well, he keeps taking shots and keeps missing. At what point do you get others involved? Good balance and shooting mechanics give George that NBA range.
Here's Doncic. Adebayo from long range. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies up by 2. Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Here's Cunningham. Pass to Johnson. Over Adebayo. No good. That would have tied it. Memphis leading. Rondo with it. Now guarded by Duren. Adebayo from long range.
Trying to close out. You got to know who's hot and who's not.
Well, look, Cunningham is a dangerous scorer in any situation. But out in space, he's lethal.
Here's Starks. Rebounded by Johnson. Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. So both teams changing it up here.
Taking 3 shots.
And the second free throw is good.
And really strong at the line since the break.
And he makes all 3.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And stolen by Banchero. And here again, the Pacers in transition. Up the court they go. They get it back. Three-pointer, Anthony. That shot off. For 3, Durant. And again, Memphis no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Rondo with the steal. Pass to Durant. Goes up from the top of the key. That one's good. Nothing but net.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, look, you have to be able to count on energy and effort every night, and they're showing a lot of it with their transition buckets.
Yeah, all throughout the game, the opposition hasn't been able to keep them off the glass, and they're paying for it, giving up second-chance points.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Coach was blunt with his assessment. He said to throw out everything that happened until now. It is a brand new game, and it's only a few minutes. Leave it out on the floor. Back to you guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. Pass to Starks. Now here's Durant. Here's Gasol. And then Gasol with the jam.
You're always going to get effort from Gasol. Fantastic at staying after second chance scoring opportunities.
And here's Johnson. Here's Duren. Checked by Gasol. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Duren.
How much power from Jalen Duren. Goodness.
And that'll be Memphis' ball as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies able to keep possession here. Pacers on D. Here's Starks. The kick to Durant. Gasol, the screen. Pass to Battier. 5 on the clock. Durant. Duren pulls it down. Indiana leading. Anthony fires. No good from 3.
Going into halftime, he had 2 threes in his pocket, but hasn't added to that total since.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, the most impressive thing about Durant's career is his efficiency as a scorer. Given the amount of defensive attention he draws, it's quite impressive.
Now Cunningham. Now Johnson. Anthony. Another shot. And yes, sir. Lays it up and in.
Always great to see a guy rise to a challenge. Johnson knew this was a must-get bucket.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Here's Starks. Shot's no good. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Now here's Cunningham.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
And that's big-time stuff from Durant. He loves being the guy to take important shots.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. And here's Cunningham. Outside Anthony. Cash from downtown.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Adebayo sets a screen. Outside Durant. 5 to shoot. Oh, the shot is off. Anthony with it. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. Doncic. Doncic punches it home.
Clutch play by Doncic. He's been doing this since he was a kid.
Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
Cade on the move. Jacks up a 3. So the first of 3 is good. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. He makes the second free throw. And that puts him up 5. It's good. And he's 100% from the line thus far.
Big free throws right there to make this a 2-possession game.
Doncic. And he powers it down. One-handed.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
It's good from beyond the arc.
They're really employing a deep-range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot. But when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding.
And so the Pacers take the win. Just a gutsy performance.
Hey. 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 Don't tap that glass. Don't tap that glass. Don't tap that glass. Hey. Don't tap that glass. There's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass. Don't tap that glass, baby. Don't tap that glass. 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 There's a monster in it. Don't tap that glass. Don't tap that glass, baby. Don't tap bling 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 bling. Michael Jordan eyes, neck yellow, look like Bing. If it's feeling weird, put up out like Bing. Ping pong, baby, chow down on that. All these wanna be me now. So much in my pocket, bro, I need a tissue. Think they Rolling Stone, we can press the issue. Every curly hair in LA. Got the F40 on a 405 going. Brody got his took. Brody got his chain snatched. Brody must be fed up. We told you, you ain't wanna listen. Now you looking like a victim. Bring it back, we back it up. Get a stack, spin a stack, we stack it up. Talking down on the squad, we turn it up. Honestly, baby, I don't give a. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, there's a monster. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass, baby, don't tap that glass, there's a monster. Don't tap that glass, don't tap that glass. Oh. Said I lost touch with the regular folks. I ain't never been regular, you just jokes. What that vest gon' do, boy? Got a pocket full of but your spirit is broke. Like, you 49 still in the street. Like, yo, exam in a week. Like, try my bomb off the hate. I got hugs in my home. I cannot relate. Hey, baby, wanna know what I might do? That's about if I like you. You can get a workout, not in the gym. You ain't gotta lie, we can smell the Ozempic. Bring it back, we back it up. Get a stack, spin a stack, we stack it up. Talking down on the squad, we turn it up. Honestly, baby, I don't give a. Don't tap the glass. Bro, call my mama, bro. I'm tweaking, I'm tweaking, I'm tweaking, Bro, I'm tweaking, Catch your breath, catch your breath, catch your breath, catch your breath. Oh, I'm tripping, toes tied. Call my mama, 4-5, 6 nights at crypto. That is so fire. I'm old soul, I'm a feel like Detroit Red 41 Mecca. Black girl prom night here, I'll pressure. Going up like running blood pressure. About that guap, about that guap, about that guap, about cha-ching, about that guap, about that guap, about that bread, about your leaves. Feel like Slick Rick neck look like you staring at the sun too long. Her friend, and it's, I know I'm wrong. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 tickets on me. Atlanta with both off each tree. Baby blue beam, I go beep, beep. I'm not really, I'm feet. That thriller right on me like he. Tweaking, I'm tweaking, I'm tweaking, I'm catch your breath, catch your breath, catch your breath, catch your breath. I'm tweaking. Hey, Echo, turn it up. Hey, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, 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 yeah. Tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. Yeah. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with she think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. The game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. Yeah. If you ain't never calm down, I know. So I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat that Glock with 50 on it. Hey, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it. I'm just on it. Not no fool man without no who got little cousin, don't slide but won't. I get that when this can't seem to shake them clips of horror. Folks told me pull up to AZ, he got the for us. Stop viding on your war stories, be a for hey, another we need some more. We up the most, you know that been a score. 2-1. Yeah. Brother, tell me what we on, I'm on the same. I plan for cuz ain't nice, but I hate them. I feel the safest when the club let me bring in. Why you wanna see it smile again? Ain't they facing? They don't know that they contribute to the dairy payment. Say she don't around with think you gon' me for free, what you with? When all the smoke like a hold on, brother, chase him. Say my name, I pop up like the boogeyman. Game over, dropping bangers with no hooks. And free my brother Leak, I hate I'm putting money again. If you ain't never calm down. I know, so I approached her with my palm out. Was on that she in the county ring song. Yeah, risk taker, beat that Glock with 50 on it. Yeah, Echo, turn this beat off if I ain't tripping on it.
Yeah. Can we have a check, please? Shit, I ain't in the mood. I don't want your I'm cool. Got 100 mil on my to-do list. Got be stupid. Slide this way, just don't miss it. Going when we come back. Talking about everybody know him. Everybody know you're a goof. I done popped out, feel like I future. Tyler credit my loot. Them boys like 5. That's hope. This ain't straight from auntie. We pink slip boys, no car lease. Like a Barbie. I'm sorry, not sorry, like Beyonce. Can't go to the mall, I'm 2-pack. On the jet plane. Shit. For a vacate, free real. Road truck all brown like stain. And my wrist all green like my watch face. My bankroll blue as a crybaby. And my outfit up in the rain.
Diamonds get the headache. Switching lanes, I'm scanning. Near tanning. Me and my be sharing it. I'm done running my 50 men, I feel like reflaning. Ain't got a cannon, they upping on me, I'm damning. I just stared at. I got 7 rooms filled with clothes, it's also on the awareness. Yeah, ain't talking about no TV show when I say I got bareness. I had to figure it out the hallway. No, I don't care, little ski. Hey, I know talking online, but checking in real life, I'll never struggle again. I done helped out my mans. I put my mom in a brand new Benz. Grown they asking for pics like a fan. You my dog, I do what I can. Brand new fish bowl, look like Saran.
Not my type, I'm still rich, all rap, I still ain't no pressure. I'm still relaxed. Still finesse. I said rich when I cheat on my she still gonna take me back. I can talk that but backing it up, that's what I'm better at. Pull up in the rape, the seat so orange look like a leather crab. Pull up in the rape, the seat so orange look like a Hermes bag. Kiss your goodbye, she come with us cause she ain't even coming back. Yeah, like Scarface inside the bubble bag.
Many men wish on me one button, I can give me men. I put you on like I get this through your head. ITS around the globe, think I didn't. I don't get no, I'm with whatever, however they wanna play it. Like bam, bam, I went through the flame and met it at the bodega. To the out the Bottega. Call me like my brothers keep this up if you say no questions either. Hope not, think I need her. I'm still mad at Bieber.
Got 2 girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. 2 girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you, fell in love with you. I got 2 girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you, I fell in love with you. Gotta believe in knowing. She back at the house, she a friend came to and they going, yeah. Honeymoon out in Aspen, it's snowing, yeah. Stay in the cut, got a, she want the pie, I don't know what got a in the car, and the got a nightlight. I'm popping the G6, I'm on the G6, I'm still I'm flowing. Get up and get up and get up. Yeah, I didn't ride through the streets in a clan to come here and get by. Feel like a Dubai, feel like Tupac. Riding a new drive. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. I fell in love with you. Two girls in the cut, which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the cut, I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Don't let them go, lose control. I got two in the head, I'm tripping. Told them don't play with me. Sitting down on phone. Got them back of there. Ready to kick down though. Messed up, I don't know. Man, I move like a soldier. Buy like a coat. Cheese. I put chrome hearts on our free. And it's hard stuff that I bleed. You been chopping it up, belly. Work on butch, turn it up with a red on. Shaking these drop, I ain't popping. Hockey you down with binoculars. Call out my phone and I'm blocking you. Got two girls in the cut, and I don't know what to do. Which one to choose? I fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. Fell in love with you. I got two girls in the car. I don't know who to choose. I fell in love with you. I fell in love with you. Easy out of here. Easy out of here.
If you don't make it, you just don't make it. Everybody ain't champions. But I am. So it's not nice. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Perfect release from the top of the key. 3 step back, pull up, switch cheese, slam. Ooh. Got the crowd out their seats. Up. 1 step closer to the big ring. Courtside seats so close I could trip a referee. Seen them draw the foul and 1, that's 3. Go. The reason y'all losing, you don't stick no D. No. To win, gotta play team ball, that's key. Show. Been won a championship in the. This Rollie a trophy, I hold it up. Got me one. They let us get up enough points, it's a wrap. Gon' shine every time, it's an open look. Over with. Shake them up, cross them up, post, move, defense, lock them up. Ain't nobody hot as us, pump, fake, shoot again, add it up. 24 pointers in the AP shot clock. Want them rocks in your ear call. A lot on the grind, don't stop, one day it's gonna pay off, pay off. Made it from the bottom to the playoffs.
Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Go.
Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Perfect release from the top of the key. 3 step back, pull up, switch cheese, slam. Ooh. Got the crowd out their seats. Up. 1 step closer to the big ring.
Courtside seats is the big bag. Hit a jumping red shot, get them big mad. Real hustle knew one day we're gonna pay off, pay off. Yeah, now I'm ballin' in the playoff. Mansion in Miami, ball at the Celtics. Got a unit MVP, yeah, I nailed it. Bought a Rolls Royce online, they mailed it. No look pass to the bag, how you feel that?
Shake them up, cross them up, post, move, defense, lock them up. Ain't nobody hot as us, pump, fake, shoot again, add it up.
Shot clock buzzer be the Lambo 2-seater, we don't do new people. Fast break taking off, lose one, shake it out, bounce back, then defeat. Playtime mode is the big league.
Go.
Playtime mode is the big league.
Go.
Playtime mode is the big league.
Go.
Playtime mode is the big league.
Like the 02 Lakers, I 3-peat. I mean, we don't never lose, we repeat. Yeah, they hate, but they really wanna beat me. But they do a no look when they see me. Rather like Ja, I'm a grizzly. Think I'ma fall when I ball, you silly. I might trade on my pendant. Hey, last name James, my first name Mike.
Playtime over this tip off.
They try to cross me, spent off. No longer team, he got kicked off. Throw up the alley and watch our lift off. We got him. Look at the score. No Michael Jordan, we in Dior. Bet on the Warriors when they hit the floor. Yeah, you get your.
Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league. Go. Playtime mode is the big league.
Perfect release from the top of the key. Step back, pull up, switch cheese, slam. Ooh. Got the crowd out their seats. Up. One step closer to the big ring.
Playtime mode is the big ring.
Go.
Playtime mode in the big ring.
Go.
Playtime mode.